Hello and welcome to today's beginner abs and arms workout. To begin with, we're going to start with a short 5-minute warm-up, focusing on the key parts of the body that we'll be using today, which is your abs and your arms. And after that, I'm going to break down the workout itself and explain how and which methods we're going to be using today. And thereafter, we're going to do a short cool down that will consist of some static stretching for the muscles again that you would have used in your workout. So to start off, I'm going to go first with the warm-up without explaining the exercises which will come following. Okay, you will need a mat, a towel, and a water bottle for the workout. So we'll start very easy, sitting on the floor, doing some movements that will also resemble the exercise we'll be doing later. Okay, so you'll start first just sitting down, arms spread wide, really trying to twist your midsection without your legs following through. So just keep it there. So you go about 30 seconds with this movement. Almost there. And in 3, 2, 1, then you change. Next position, knees on the floor, hands directly under your shoulders, and you'll just be going down, trying to touch with your shoulder, alternating for about 30 seconds as well. Again, you're focusing on the twisting of the midsection to get it really warm and ready for the movement. We another 30 seconds of that. Okay. So your very next movement will really be going all the way down to your heels and pushing up. So it's just there without going down. So really just to get those muscles warmed up. About 10 more seconds of this. And we're good. Next one will be in a standing position, going down and crawling into a plank position and back up. As you can see, I'm trying to do the movements slower and steady, focusing on more correct movements than speed. So the warm-up itself will be about 5 minutes, give or take. Okay, next one, just standing up, rolling your shoulders forward, small circles. Almost there. We're going to do another round of rolling backwards. So we'll be doing a whole lot of planking, doing a little bit of your shoulders width. So that's why we doing the rotations backwards and forwards to get those muscles nice and warm. Okay, very next one, we'll be alternating, opening of the chest, bringing your shoulder blades together at the back. So really getting that upper body going. We do this again for about 30 seconds. Making sure that with every twist, you bring the different arm on top. So there and up. And in 3, 2, 1. Then for the next one, you'll be in a standing position like this, going down, reaching forward, and back up. So this will be for the abs / core movements that we'll be doing later. As you can see, I'm trying to keep my legs straight. You really don't have to. You could also ease up, bend those knees a little bit more. Do a little bit longer on this one. Really try to make sure that we bend forward, round our backs, and straighten up at the top. Okay, so very last movement, really just coming up, twist into the opposite side. Again, you can bend your knees a little bit to ease up on your hamstrings, because our workout today will be focusing on the core, which is your abs and your lower back and your arms as well. About 15 minutes of this one, and then I'll start explaining the workout. And in 3, 2, 1, and relax. This time you could have some water. I'm going to explain the 5 different exercises we have and how we'll be doing them. Okay, we're going to be doing 5 different exercises. Each exercise will be 30 seconds on the exercise and 30 seconds off. So you're going to do exercise 1, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 2, exercise 2, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, until you get to the 5th exercise. So you're doing 2 rounds. So 1 round is all the 5 exercises through, and then you take about a 1-minute rest, and then you do it again. The first exercise, you'll need your towel rolled up or just folded like this. You'll be doing you'll be doing your biceps in a standing position like this. You'll be really just trying to pull up those hamstrings as far as you can, and also adding some resistance with pushing your foot down. This again, as I mentioned, that the workout today is meant for beginners. You can also do it in a sitting position. You can pull, so you just go there and push away. So it's really getting those biceps flexed and out. So again, remember, you will be controlling how much resistance comes onto your biceps by how much you also pushing away from your body. That will be exercise 1. Doesn't matter which leg you use exactly, because at the end of the day, it's about both arms trying to share the work and pulling towards them. That will be your first exercise. Exercise 2 will be on the mat. It will be very simple crunches. What we're focusing on here is that you really keep them simple. You just put your hands right next to your knees in that sense and try to push yourself up to a point where almost half or to your entire hand length is above your knees and down. So again, it will be 30 seconds of that and 30 seconds of rest. Focusing here is the easiest version. You'll be putting your shoulders on the ground, and if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you lift your shoulders a little bit, just pushing above and down the whole time, making sure you crunch your abs during that movement. The next one will be a plank. In this way, where you have your shoulders in line with your elbows. And what you'll be doing, also try not to be on your toes, keep it easy on your knees, and then you'll just be pushing away and back. So it's like a push up in a plank position. You're working those triceps. Again, this is the easiest form. Really try and keep a very straight back if you can. As you push away, you can also lift that back a little bit. It's more about your arms doing more of the work. So that'll be exercise 2 or exercise 3. Then from there, we'll be doing a plank with side kicks. So still in this position, either on your knees or on your toes like that, but let's keep it simple, on your knees, and then plank like this, and then you're just bringing your knees up as close as possible. So again, to take it one level up, we're going in this way. But for a beginner workout today, we'll be keeping it very simple like this, just really pushing from the sides. Okay, very last exercise will be a push-up for the biceps. Very tricky to get the correct position. You go like this. So unlike your push-ups where you want your hands to be in line with your shoulders, this time you will put them a little bit back like this. And what you'll be doing is going down to as far as comfortable. You could even release, lay yourself down, and push yourself back up. It'll work your entire front arm, starting from your forearm and your biceps. So basically, you start in a lying position like this. You bring your hands a little bit below your ribs, somewhere there, and then you just push yourself up and back down. You can go all the way down and relax at the bottom, and then push yourself up again. If it is too much on your wrists, you can also just do it for the triceps, which is basically a push-up, but with a very close grip like this, where you go down, push it like this. So not very wide, but really close, trying to make sure that you're pushing from with the tricep and not pushing very wide. Those will be our 5 exercises. We're doing 2 rounds. Okay, getting yourselves ready. We're going to start with exercise 1, doing it on the floor. We're doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So get yourselves ready. We're starting in the next 10 seconds. So we're going to be repeating all these 5 exercises only twice. We are going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember here, the whole key is to really push our way to add resistance to your biceps. You're already approaching halfway. Ten more seconds to go. And in 3, 2, 1, you got 30 seconds rest. And then you're going to go to exercise 2, which will be crunches. Okay, again, very simple position. Hands above, next to your knees over there. Really keeping it simple, trying to push your entire hand length if you can. Okay, get ready. We go again. In 3, 2, 1. It's just up and back down. Really try to keep those abs activated the whole movement. If you can keep your feet on the ground, flat at all times, try that. 10 seconds more. And in 3, 2, 1, and rest. 2 exercises down, 3 to go in our first round. Right now, we're going to go into our knee planks, where we will be pushing away from our elbows. So basically, you are in this position here. What you'll be doing is really going there, back down. So it's really getting onto your hands and back down. You're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's up and back. Here and back. Remember, it's not all about the arms. Your core is fully activated at this time, halfway there. Really focus on keeping that back straight. Pushing up and back down. 5 more seconds in 3, 2, 1. Another 30 seconds rest as we'll be moving to the next exercise. Again, similar position. Starting here and just pushing to the sides like this. You can do it in a plank position where you have your toes on the ground, but for the purpose of this video, we'll be doing most of our exercises on our knees. So we're down here in 3, 2, 1. So you bring those knees as high as you possibly can, closing the gap between the knees and the elbows. Halfway. And in 3, 2, 1, and rest. We have one more exercise before we are done with our first round of the exercises. So the next one will be our reverse hand push-ups, which will be in this position, and you'll be going down, and you could release at the bottom and push yourself up. As I mentioned, if the grip is too painful on your wrist, you do it like this, facing forward. Let's go. So it's down here, back up. Here, back up. So you release at the bottom if you want. If you feel there's too much resistance pushing against you, so there, and up. You could also do it for the triceps. So going as low as you possibly can, and back up. And in 3, 2, 1, you're done with the first round of the exercises. You got about a minute to go as your rest time's in between to drink some water, and then we'll get back to it and do one more round of this and we're done. Remember, you can do 2 of these rounds of exercises, but also it's optional. If you got more in that tank, you could go for a third one. But for the purpose of this exercise, which is meant to last about 20 minutes altogether, we're going to be doing 2 rounds. Good ab arm workout, which is good enough for you to also train on the next day. In 20 seconds, we start again from the top with our bicep curls. So again, getting into a good position where you could push against while you're pulling in 3, 2, 1, you begin the last round. Make sure you have a good grip on your towel. We're halfway. You're really pushing against. And in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds rest. We're going to be going into our crunches. Again, all these exercises you can do at home. No equipment much needed, except your towel in this case, and a mat you can put under if you want. But again, very convenient for the times we're in. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, we go again. So you're just pushing your hands just above your knees and back down. Halfway. Correct way of breathing would be exhaling at the top, inhaling when you go down. And in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds rest. 3 more exercises to go, and you're done with our very short and express workout. Okay, so we're back doing our plank ups, which is basically in a plank position, pushing away and going down again. Okay, we're gonna go again in 3, 2, 1, and up. As you can see, I'm extending my arms and pushing away from the mat. That's halfway. Really control the movement coming down. And in 3, 2, 1, and down. Just 2 more exercises left before we start stretching the muscles and cooling down. Okay, very next one again, we'll be in a similar position like this, on our knees, just kicking our knees up. You got 10 more seconds of rest, drink water, catch your breath, get ready. Okay. Okay, we go again. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. In 3, 2, 1. One last exercise, and we'll be done with the workout. Okay, remember, it's the push-ups for your biceps or for your triceps if you're facing up. Again, listen to your body. If there's any pain, try and do the easier or the other variation and not go for the one for the biceps. Okay, and we go again. Last set. Remember, at the bottom, you could let go, pick yourself up. Last 15 seconds of the workout. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, I hope that has challenged you in some way and you found out how to do the triceps and biceps in your own comfort of your home without struggling a lot. Okay, we're going to go straight into cool down, trying to focus again on the muscles that we've already used today. So we'll start very easy, sitting up, just working on those wrists. So basically, your fingers crossing each other, or if you want, you can take it just below the level of your thumb. Just extending those wrists. So your arms are facing up, you're holding the stretch, like this. Okay, so I always say about 20 seconds of holding each stretch before we move to the next one. Okay, same thing on the other side. It is key to realize that these exercises are really not everyone's favorite because they use the wrists, but trust me, a few more of doing this type of workouts, you will get stronger and be able to do push-ups as you wish, because at the end of the day, it's these body weight exercises that we need for our functionality. Okay, now the wrist is facing, the hand is facing away from you, and you're pulling towards you again, but facing up this time. Okay, change sides, same thing. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit of our midsection, making sure your elbow is against your knee. You're pushing away from you, trying to face backwards if you can, or to the side that you're pushing towards. You'll feel the stretch across your obliques, your glutes, all the way down to your hamstrings. Okay, we change sides. So you first cross, put your elbow to your knee. Whole time try and recover your breath. Okay, again in a certain position. Still tuck your right leg inside. Then you go down as low as you can. You can hold your toes or your ankle and just go down like this. Just to get more stretch, hold the outside of your leg. Okay, change sides, doing the opposite. Reaching over to the outside of your ankle. Okay, from there, so right on your elbow, pushing towards you, and also pushing away. So you're pulling towards you and pushing away with the other side. Holding it for about 20 seconds again, and then changing sides. Remember, if you feel there's still some muscles you need to stretch, you can repeat the very same sequence of stretches one more time again, relaxing or holding them longer than the last one. Okay, so thank you very much. That is the end of our workout. And remember, you can always choose from our playlists that are in the descriptions, music that goes along with this type of workout to keep yourself motivated. And see you next time.